Okay. Let's pull this up. Okay.
Oh, feels like the weight of the entire world has come down at me.
Okay,
My
so
knees
it seems that we're
especially.
alive. Welcome Kodokunasu. And while I know that, like in the title, it says that we're going to be pulling for Rossi, uh, both to wait for more people to come here and to kind of uh, get a few more like gens before we do that. Uh, I'm going to be like playing the game, like actually just playing things for a while before we get to the actual pulling. Okay.
Prayer
Just
time.
to kind of explain why.
Ardashir.
Oh,
It's an
welcome, A
ancient
Fisher.
Sargonian name. It is not commonly seen amongst the people of Talos too.
Sargonian. Now that's a truly historical name. These emeraldine landscapes look far more appealing in comparison to the windswept lands of Ochre Dust. No matter how the blight poisons this land, life perseveres, grows, and reclaims. Flowery fragrance thrives with the breeze. Is it not pleasing?
We're getting a whole lot of Chinese propaganda here. If you don't get what I mean, I'll explain
arrived.
shortly.
Enman, watch your step. We'll reach Wuling City once we pass through this grove.
Oh, thank you, A Fisher. Again, we're not going to be pulling like right now, since I want to wait for more people to come and gather more
never seen a
like
bamboo
geos,
forest
like
with such
jewels, like
verdance
I
and
was saying,
lushness.
like more gens. But thanks for the luck for the future pulls. Is there something you want to see?
Nothing. This is my first time listening to rustling in such clarity. The sound of the wind brushing itself against a grove. It seems this trail has not been used for some time.
Oh, hello, Akira. Welcome.
Mr. Ardashir, we might need to rest here for a while.
Again, if any of you are like confused or
course.
anything like
I
that about what's
apologize for
happening in the
intruding,
story,
And I truly appreciate your assistance.
feel free to like express that, because I have no issue like explaining it. Okay, if not, then we'll just continue.
I pray that I have not inconvenienced anyone. Yet this seems to be the only path. So, my dear friends, perhaps we shall have the opportunity to meet again.
Something tells me you're a villain. So I don't think I want to do that.
He looks friendly, but I just feel there's something weird about him.
Don't worry, we all feel the same way, Chen. How about a background check?
I queried the name Ardashir in the database.
Was reading some stuff my friend recommended me and a notification came in. What were you reading, Akira?
The only hits are figures of Sargonian history and other common employees registered at Seshka and the UWST. None of them matched his age, though.
Well, I didn't sense any hostility from him.
Chen, how long would it take us to reach Wuling City?
Won't be long. Once we get through this place, I'll know the rest like the back of my hand.
Oh, welcome, Big Pew. Welcome to
But
the stream.
this really is the only path. We will run into that young man eventually.
They went way better than expected, actually. Like, I don't know what grade exactly I got in one of them, but it was probably pretty good. One of them I aced, and the other one I will be very surprised if I didn't ace. Honestly, it's only because I like did so well in the test that I'm streaming right now. Otherwise, I'd be studying more. But anyway. Is Perlica something like the mascot for Endfield or something like that? Pretty much, yeah. It is because of his white hair, isn't it? What else were you going to say there, Fisher? What else were you going to... Anyway, no, it's just his mannerisms. He, like, anytime we ask him something similar, something simple, he hesitates to answer. And so that's more or less the reason. Naughty stuff away. Haven't reached the naughty part yet, but it was naughty Sailor Moon. Oh, okay. You were... okay, I get the point now. Okay. We can only push forward.
Indeed. Our primary objective is to reach Wuling City ASAP. Time to move, team.
Okay, so here's the thing. I still need like 200 jewels to actually like guarantee Rossi, right?
Can we truly...
But I think that since there are like quite a few people here already, yeah, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to already start the pulls, right? And then, like, if I don't get her, since I only need like 200 auto battle, right? Then I'll continue playing in order to get that. That's how we're going to structure things, so that like we can get to the point of the stream like earlier, since I think this whole segment is going to last for quite a while. I almost have it. I would just need like 200 auto battle to be like fully sure. But anyway, well, someone with white hair in the story always involves some mystery. Fair. That is quite the like common cliche, yes. Okay. Holy, that like. Not only is there like a 6-star, there are 3 like 5 stars. This was a very lucky pull.
Oxy 7 skirmisher, fluoride. Got anything to say? No?
I'd have to think about it, like Akira. Like, it was probably a character a long time ago. I'd really have to like think about this to answer honestly.
I am Egert. Call sign is Arklight. I am not a trained weaver of words, but I wish you well, and may you flow like a rising river, Enfielders.
Oh, welcome, evil bookman. And like, I don't know, Big Pew. Like, we'll have to see.
End.
Okay, let's see.
Greetings, Administrator. The name's Ardelia, and I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current
They went
focus
well,
is
evil
correlations
bookman.
between
I'm not going to go into
geological
it again,
disasters
but
and
like, they went pretty well.
I've heard about you for quite a while, Endman. And I have so many questions.
Okay.
Endman!
End.
Fucking hell, man. Are you serious? Whatever. Hey, wait. Actually, this, like... This helps with something. Like, just a sec. Is it F5? Yes. Perfect. Shattered HH permits. Okay. Perfect. And now we can guarantee her. Perfect. Now I have like more than enough. Speaking of no. Speaking of Est, fun fact, but Blade Dance has a whole song dedicated to cute anime girls wearing Nissans. Amazing. Our goat's OA remains unwashed. Thanks.
Greetings,
Just cause Ardelia sucked
Administrator.
you, I'm going to go read a
I'm
doujin of her. Or a
Please don't give me
Jafala.
physically
Getting
intensive assignments. Thank you.
I anyway.
And
Greetings.
Okay. I should just skip this. Yeah, one more. Fucking another min pool. I guess I can't complain since the first pool was so amazing, but still.
Oh,
this is nice though. Okay, gonna have to go to the like single pools now. Well, this is a good sign. At least the first like single pool is already like a 5-star.
Gatello will.
Perfect. Let's do this already. That 10 pools have better rates, don't they? I don't know, man. I have no idea, to be perfectly honest with you. I prefer to do 10 pools, but like I can't do one right now, and like I really want to get Rossi on stream, so that's why I'm doing this. 2 more. Let's go. Okay, we're going to have to use pity.
And done.
How did we do that, actually? Like, we got, like, out of this banner, we got, like, I think 2 6-stars. And neither of them were Rossi. Like, how are we so luckily unlucky? It's just... Anyway. Now, Rossi is guaranteed. Like, there is not even, like, any excitement in this. I mean, it better be, or not I'm fucking suing this game.
I'm Rosina, granted name Whooper, meaning the tax treasure.
Truly it is, Akira. Truly it is.
You'd better remember that. I mean, you can call me whatever you prefer.
Okay, perfect. And now we can just continue with the game. Though it's probably a good idea to, like, where is she? Okay. Okay, now correct her. Oh, I will, don't worry. She fucking deserves it after taking this fucking long to come home. Can they bring back OG Arknights rates? It would be nice, honestly. Okay. Even out of FGO, the gacha's bad civilization. Yeah, the rates for this are like even worse than FGO, like we were discussing. Wait, I just realized she's naked Rossi because she's the little red riding wolf. What? Anyway.
Eccomi.
Damn, Brad, eating on my rocks. Correction is needed. This, but unironically. And yeah, I already have chance complete. Okay. Oh, okay. Now this makes more sense. This is cute. It's nice art, at least. Now here. Fuck yeah, no.
Still waiting for something? Pray, beware. I'm the first of the pack. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, ow!
Fucking ow, I swear. Anyway, now that we got her, let's take like a good look. Oh, this animation is pretty cute. Yes, they are still suffering from rock cancer, Akira. Like, that's still very much a thing. And yeah, I already know who the next character I'm going to level up is. I already leveled, like, the Administrator to 60, Perlica, Chen, Stella, Last Rites, and, like, Akekuri. I only need to level up their weapons and give them equipment. But yeah, I pretty much leveled all my main team up as much as I could. And so she's going to be the next one I'm going to do that too.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. Anyway,
Rock cancer? Yes, because like the people who are outside of the administrator, like people who are exposed to like Originian for too long, develop a disease called Oriopathy that Big Pew, like Big Pew said, which is essentially like rock cancer because again you gain it from like getting near those rocks. Hold on there, Mr. Away. I need to correct you on Oriopathy lore. It was worse in the first game. Okay, then, like, go off, official. Also, welcome to the stream. Some people in the story have rocks growing into their organs and slowly killing them. Did she just... Yes. Okay. Mr. Obscure Anime, which one should I play first? Neptunia Rebirth 2 or Serankagura 2? Since you've been playing a lot of like Serankagura lately, I'd say to go for Neptunia first, since like just to like do something new, you know. Nah, Perlica said not to worry about it, so it's not a problem. Nah. Yeah, apparently the infection is treatable in this game and it was in the original Arknights. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with this. Perfect.
so that's how seasoned warriors fight. Like this, and then like that. Okay, I think I've got it now.
Perfect. And that's as far as I can go for now. Let's at least give her a better weapon. No, just look at this shit. Look at what they did in this shit. Like, you literally transition to the next screen. Boom, panty shot. they, they aren't even like remotely ashamed.
This weapon is so cool. I've never seen anything like this back in the clan.
And yeah, let's level this up. Why not? Yeah, perfect. Amazing. And I have to farm a bit more to actually get her up to speed with the other characters. Reproduce with Rossi. It's what the game is telling me to do, at least. Okay, Shinzo Abe. Good reference there. Rossi or Shiroko? Why not both?
With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art.
Perfect. Now her skills are up to par. Now I only need to do the same to Stella. I don't think I have enough yet, but I should get it soon.
Oh, so getting better means less work? Yeah.
Jealous wolves. Rossi or Red Hood? Come on, man. Like, that's not even a question. Like, obviously Red Hood. Like, come on, man. Like, Rossi is cute, really cute, but like, she doesn't beat Red Hood. Like, come on.
Oh, so getting better means less work? Yeah.
Red Hood is for the dogs. Oi. You're not wrong, but still.
Oh, so getting better means less work?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll do this like later. Oh, I went out with a girlfriend today, and she said she got a Chainsaw Man blind box, and she hasn't read, watched anything for Chainsaw Man. I'm dating a LARPer. Is this a red flag joke? And I got that dog. Insert Animorphs gif here. What should I do now? Oh, perfect. Oh, hello, Teto. Welcome. What do you mean? What do you mean you're finally home? Like, are you back from a trip, or like, do you mean that literally? Like, you spent a long day outside and now you're finally like actually at your home. But anyway, now that we're done with our Rossi pools, which for Teto, like, we did get her finally. Well, I'll be advancing the story, but I mostly just want to talk about like random stuff I've been meaning to during the week. So I think everyone here has like is at least familiar with JoJo, right? I'm back from a runaway. Okay. Is everyone here familiar with JoJo? What's your factory looking like right now? Like, I had no time to work on, like, my factory, man. Like zero. I've been just laser focused on getting enough auto battle for, like, Rossi. Like, I didn't do anything else. Oh, speaking of which, I heard they're bringing Animorphs back. Okay. That's certainly pretty interesting. JoJo, the best anime in the universe, according to some guy in my nearby anime club. Yes, that JoJo.
Get ready. My blades are always ready, as they never rest.
Calm down, Chen. You're not that guy. But yeah, if everyone here is familiar with JoJo, or if at least most people are, then I'll just start speaking with, like, because I have some things I want to discuss about it. I'm actually not familiar with the whole, like, Netflix drama. What was it about? JoJo's not the best, but it is pretty good. That's my opinion on it too. Fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, I mainly want to talk about like part 5 actually. So, if you guys don't mind, like if you don't mind the spoilers, like I'll start. If not, I'll talk about something else. Okay. I mean, anyone who didn't expect that,
I wouldn't expect anything less.
We handled that fight well.
like, people should have expected that, honestly. Like, the Netflix withholding, like, half of it. Because they always do that. They always release, like, the first season of any anime they have. And then they only release, like, complete. And then they only release the next season when it is complete. Like, they don't do the whole, like, weekly episodic thing that other anime do. Any anime owned by, like, Netflix follows the, like, their binge strategy of just releasing entire seasons. So that was to be expected. So yeah, I don't know why it became such a huge controversy when, like, they always do this. But anyway. Lol, the game is listening to you. What do you mean? What did the game say?
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
I don't know why, but I wanna see Chen put in some ultra depressing universe. Like Chen in Dark Souls or some shit like that. Why are you so evil? Like, what did poor Chen do to you to deserve this? Yes, I did that. Like, I was, like, talking about it. Exactly. Like, that's what the first part of the stream was about. God damn it, the administrator doesn't want to, like, focus on anyone else but this. I don't know, she's too happy. Gotta rain on that parade. Why are you so evil? Poor Chen doesn't deserve that. Like, no one needs to rain down Chen's parade. You're just the worst.
Good work, everyone.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Let me just get caught up here and okay. I'm familiar with the first 3 parts, okay. I don't intend to, okay, game. Then you put Rossi on your team. She's unleveled, Teto. Like, it wouldn't be, like, wise to put her on my team yet. I still need to, like, grind to actually get her up to speed, you know? When she's up to speed, then I'll put her on my team. Chen has it too good for too long. Why are you people like this? Did my chat stop updating? Not seeing any 4chan comments here. What? Anyway, I recommend people playing the 7th stand users, like a Super Nintendo Dragon Quest game, but you play as a new character in part 3. Ah, okay. But yeah, you need some character development, like the Chen from OG Arknights. Whatever, like fucking... see why I don't like Arknights fans? Fucking evil ass people. I'm joking, by the way. Like, I dislike Arknights fans for other reasons, as you guys know. But anyway, okay. Okay, perfect. Anyway, like, what I wanted to talk about...
I wouldn't expect anything less.
We handled that fight
But I
well.
got the worst fucking stand on my first run. Blow them away with how shit you are. The game is so replayable, for real. Anyway, people just discussing Arknights. So I won't go over that. But what I wanted to talk about is specifically about part 5. Because, like, what confuses me about it is that people give so much shit, and like, this is going to sound random when I say it, but people give so much shit to like midichlorians in like Star Wars, right? And rightfully so, in my opinion, because like they eliminate the mysticism of the universe. They like are a poor explanation that creates a lot of really unnecessary questions. Like, there's a reason why midichlorians are so criticized. But why am I talking about, like, Star Wars all of a sudden? Well, that's because, for those of you who have watched, like, part 5 of JoJo, you know that they essentially introduce like stand like stand midichlorians in that season, right? Essentially what they do is that they introduce that what actually caused the stands was this meteor
Verify and report.
that when it landed on Earth,
I wouldn't expect anything less.
fucking god damn it. Anyway, after this meteor landed on Earth, pretty much anyone who like was infected by it, anyone who got cut with the stone from that meteor, it had a weird bacteria on it, and weird alien bacteria that if you survived, you gained the stand. So essentially what they did in part 5 is introduce stand midichlorians. And like the same way that midichlorians kind of ruin Star Wars, those like weird bacteria ruin like JoJo, because it introduces so many unnecessary questions that like lead to so many weird plot holes and just makes the whole universe more lame. Like, why do stands even like rely on a person's fighting spirit if they are just like the product of bacteria? You know, it's it just bothers me quite a bit that JoJo fans don't call out, or anime fans in general don't call out this more often, given that, again, it's pretty much exactly the same situation as with the midichlorians. Like, the same reason why they're bad is why... why the stand bacteria is bad. So I really would prefer if people call that out more often, you know?
Target locked. Fire. Cast off as cast.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Good. At least it ended quickly.
Anyway. But yeah, what do you... Sorry. Because midichlorians are the powerhouse of the cell. Wait, that's mitochondria. Don't worry, people make that joke. People have been making that same joke for years. Like, yeah, it's pretty much like inspired by the concept of mitochondria due to how they became attached to like us, etc. That whole thing. But yeah, what do you guys think about the stand midichlorians? What do you mean, is it comparable to Originium? Like, in what way would that even be comparable to Originium? Writers are obsessed with realism. Yeah, and that takes away from the story. You know? Okay. Okay, jokes aside, they did the same with Doctor Doom in the first Fantastic Four movie. Writers are obsessed with realism. Yeah, to the detriment of stories. Okay. Yeah, I should probably like convert it to this. How do I convert it to the other one? Or do I need to like, how do I get that? Maybe I need to buy it? How the fuck do I do that? Yeah, I have no idea. Gonna have to just do this. Originium is directly related to arch damage in the game. So the more Originium, the more arch damage you will inflict. Okay. They kinda ruined Doctor Doom in the movies. He was supposed to be a literal monarch and they turned him into a CEO. I don't feel like the situations are quite comparable, but I can understand what you mean in it, like, ruining the story. In that way. So, like, they're kinda similar, except Originium didn't come from space or whatever. I don't know if I agree to that, but anyway. But it doesn't necessarily make you stronger if you have a worse infection, okay? No, you don't get it. Every movie has to have the same exact message as the most recent Superman movie, or else that movie is bad and anyway. But, okay. Yeah, Akira has a good point there. What should I get from here? Whatever, I'll figure it out. What was something else I wanted to talk about?
Wait, what was that?
I mean, enemies, probably. Let me try to remember what else I wanted to talk about. Oh, okay, because this. Again, as I said, Fisher, I'm doing pretty well. Again, that's why the string is happening in the first place. Are you gonna get a job soon? No, not yet. But, like, when I finally complete the course, then probably. It's like if Fate revealed that people had to get hit by a spider to be a servant or something like that. It would be more comparable to, like, revealing that, like, mages, right? They originally came from a spider biting them. Like, magic is not this mystical force that, like, exists. No, it's literally just some Spider-Man type shit, you know? It's more or less that. I like how they use the mitochondria in the Parasite Eve games. That shit is low-key scary. What do you mean low-key? That shit is scary. But anyway. Fuck. Anyway, the J word. Okay. Okay, I wanted to talk about JoJo, but I didn't just want to talk about part 5. I actually wanted to. Oh yeah, are you guys familiar with the whole, like, King Crimson? This is still in part 5. Like, are you guys familiar with the whole
trees can move.
Ah, they're grove nymphs. Bamboo bugs. Oh, this will be tough. I forgot about the secrets of navigating through this.
Grove nymphs? Does that mean these bamboo trees are just...
Anyway, if you guys don't know, in the JoJo community, there's this, like... It's funny you guys talking about spiders because they did the exact opposite with Spider-Man. King Crimson just works. No, but, like, that's my point. Like, a lot of people like to act like King Crimson is this very complicated stand that is very hard to, like, understand and stuff like that. But, like, it really isn't, like, if you think about it. Because, let me... Have you listened to the Parascientific Escape OST? I haven't. Also, like, welcome to the stream, Cocksplitter42. Stelos 2 just floated. Yeah, that's the point, Evil Bookman. It's not complicated. His powers, like, are really simple to understand. Like, but a lot of people like to make a big deal out of it for whatever reason. And that's what I wanted to talk about, because, like, the best way to, like, understand King Crimson's stand, right, is that it does the following. First, he uses his... Yo, Owe, repeat his name again. King Crimson? Or are you talking about Cocksplitter? Anyway, just need to clarify what I just heard. Anyway, where was I again? Oh, yeah. Essentially, how it works is like this. King Crimson has this secondary stand ability called Epitaph, where he can see 10 seconds into the future. The old explanations of King Crimson were smooth brains, flat brains even. So yeah, getting back to it, King Crimson has the secondary stand called Epitaph that can see 10 seconds into the future. So what he does is he sees those 10 seconds, and then he activates his actual stand's power, which essentially does two things. For 10 seconds, he has ghost-like abilities, meaning he is intangible, he can't be like hit, he can't be damaged, and he can affect like the world around him. So he works in the state kind of like a poltergeist. You can touch him, but he can touch like other things and people, you know. So that's the first ability, that he essentially becomes invincible. And again, that explanation I gave for 10 seconds. And for 10 seconds, pretty much anything that happens, people forget. It kind of works like a memory erasure ability. It's not actually what it's doing. It's skipping time. But essentially, you can think of it like a memory erasure ability. Whatever happens for like those 10 seconds that King Crimson's activated, not only does he gain invulnerability while still being able to hit you, but whatever you do during those 10 seconds, you're not gonna remember. You're going to forget as soon as the ability deactivates, you know? So that's essentially how King Crimson works. Like, he is essentially a three-part ability. It's a future prediction ability, invincibility, combined with memory erasure. That's literally all it does. It's not that hard. There are whole videos dedicated to trying to explain King Crimson, and like, it really is like not that hard to understand. To be honest, King Crimson being simpler than people make it out to be, eventually evolved into more of a meme. I think people only took it seriously when discussions about it first came out. Fair. Why would they add that scene 10 seconds into the future? That gives me a headache. Okay, that's a lot less headache invoking. Speaking of which, almost all the main villain stands are time-based, right? Let me think. We have Dio in part 3. Yeah. At least initially. Like, yeah, most of the villains in JoJo have time-based abilities. Like, in part 7 and 8, the main villains don't have time-based abilities, but pretty much every other stand villain, up until this point, had.
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmans.
And that's because I think Araki, and that's a really funny name in Portuguese, but Araki, what was it? He said that he considers time-based abilities to be like the perfect abilities for main villains, exactly because they look so insurmountable, you know? Like, when you see a villain capable of manipulating time, you immediately think, oh my god, how are the heroes going to beat them? You know? So that's why he does that. It was actually a pretty cool explanation. It's just a shame that most of the time, the way the heroes beat the main villains is just... Well, not most of the time, but sometimes it's just straight up bullshit. Like with Jotaro's, it's the same kind of stand. Like, that shit makes no sense. We're discussing mainstream anime. The Arma no one invited is here. Still at school and church after that. Welcome, Arma. Mainstream anime, you are washed, bro. Always taking over your gimmick. You thought every villain was different from one another, but it was me. Anyway. Main villains should have a power parallel to the main character every time it speaks. Time manipulation is overrated. Well, they do. Well, not really, but... yeah, whatever. Anyway. I'm straight. I don't watch Little Nas X Diddy Blood shows like JoJo. What? What the fuck? Anyway, he can have JoJo. Okay, then. Bro, Jotaro pulling a no you was such an asshole. That said, like, while Jotaro doing that was an asshole, I disagree that Giorno doing, like, what he did was an asshole. Because what happens in, like, JoJo... Oh, it's fine, A. Fisher. Thanks for participating. Because what happens in JoJo, right, is that essentially at the end, Giorno gets the stand arrow, the special stand arrow that the villain has been looking for this entire time, and uses it to like upgrade his stand instead. So like I don't think that's an Espo. You know, like, because the special stand arrow was already established as like a central plot point, and we already knew what it did due to like Silver Chariot Requiem, right? So the fact that Giorno like got the stand arrow and won by doing so, essentially getting the power that the villain was looking for this entire time and winning like that, I don't think that's an Espo. I think that the part 5 ending is actually pretty well done. It's pretty well executed. Part 3 is an Espo though.
Ardashir. He hasn't gone far.
OA being a JoJo fan is so fitting. What do you mean by that? What? True, but also Dio is using Jonathan's body, so it's not a full Espo. I don't see how it isn't, but anyway. Time manipulation either gets convoluted or just boring. It's rarely fun, unless it's me writing it, of course. I think how they do it in JoJo is generally pretty good. How many stands got a Requiem again? Just 2. Just Silver Chariot and Gold Experience. No, like King Crimson, like Diavolo wanted to turn his King Crimson into a Requiem, but he wasn't able to. Arma, hop off, Sakuya. Anyway, to be honest, Starfinger also came out of nowhere, and then he never used it again, Lamau. Fair, yeah. Always the definition of a male. I don't know how to explain.
Where should we go next?
I will not question it.
My prayers have been answered. I knew you would eventually catch up to me. Once again, I find myself in a similar scene as before. I seem to be lost. Perhaps I was not seeing things. The bamboo trees can actually move. Is it some kind of arts?
No, they are just actually animals disguising themselves as bamboo trees. Or like the bamboo trees are growing out of the animals, which is its own brand of disturbing. But yeah, it's not that. Well, we can just leave you in the groove alone. And this seems friendlier. Sure, tag along.
It gladdens me so. I knew you would not abandon me.
What do you mean by that?
These grove nymphs. Is there any rule that dictates their movement?
Of course! Those Chanshu totally researched that. But I, can't remember the details.
Fortunately, these creatures are not aggressive. Perhaps we can solve this mystery on our own.
Take the interest and personality of OA with some random American dude in a white shirt and jeans. That's what I imagine as a male.
Critters travel in and out of groves to feed. Maybe we can make use of that. Oh no! The grove got between us. Hey, are you alright?
I'm alright. I can see a trail from here. Let us meet up ahead.
Okay. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Custom cards, I had this idea like a while ago to like make a
Maybe we can make use of it.
Prismaelia essentially inspired deck. What I would do is essentially I would just make all the characters in Prismaelia into Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Like I would make like a whole actual custom deck based on Prismaelia. like with the characters as monster cards and some of the events of the story being referenced in like some spell and trap cards. Like make a functional deck inspired by the anime. It was one of my like pet projects. Now, will I ever complete it? Don't know, but like it's something I wanted to do. I just thought of a would you rather. Would you rather have a blind box daughter or a gacha game son? Blind box? What the fuck is a blind box?
It worked!
What did I say? Just because OA is a 4... Oi! I'm not even 30 yet, fucker.
After spending all that time running about in the grove, am I glad to see such a refreshing sight.
A refreshing sight indeed. But we still have a mission to carry out.
Can you hear me? I believe I found something.
I hear you! We're still looking for a way out!
Is there a statue on your side? I have found one here, but I cannot read the writing on it.
Okay, so if blind boxes are labubus, then gacha game son. Like, no question about it. Like, blind boxes are just cancer. Like, at least with gacha games, you're getting like something out of it. Like you're like playing like something actually interesting. You're getting like actual story. Like you're getting a lot more value, not just economical, but a lot more like cultural value out of something like this than like buying a bunch of like labubus. You know, it just. I don't think that's a question, honestly. True, Genérico Jerônimo also has a great point.
Wait, there are words carved on the statue. Return here to illuminate the path. For emergencies, switch on the guiding lights or call the emergency hotline of the Wuling Scientific Developmental District.
I once tried doing that for Fate, but all that came out of it was a synchro Melu scene I made for a guy who had her as his wife. A synchro Melu scene, like, makes way too much sense. Yes, truly cultural enrichment. Hey, I'm comparing that to, like, labubus, you know? Like, sure, this isn't, like, high art or whatever, but it's certainly, like, a lot more... symbolically, culturally, whatever you want to call it, significant than fucking labubus, okay?
We should be able to figure a way out if we head back there.
I think there is value in physical media, not labubus. Like, there isn't value in fucking labubu physical media. But anyway.
Careful! These water lamps spit acid!
For fuck's sake. It was all just fucking too calm and peaceful, I guess. Does anyone else hear like gay instead of yay when she says that? Or am I just a schizo?
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Melusine is so overrated, bro. She's a mid-tier normie at best. Arma, do you have any opinion that isn't shit? Jesus Christ.
Hey, why don't we just cut down the bamboo? Not that I want to, but...
I understand. But such scenery and environments are rare and valuable to Telosians. Plus, given the size of this grove, resorting to desperate measures might be unwise. We don't know how it would react.
Nah, I can hear it, kinda. Okay. Yes, I play gacha games for the cultural enrichment. Proceeds to only interact with the gacha through dojins. Anyway. Imagine my shock when I learned that 3 or so years before me, people were already making memes about Synchro Melusine. There are even a few edits on YouTube alone. Random creatures that spit acid. Holy shit, Arknights really is just Florida. Maybe the dungeons are good. Okay. So long, gay Bowser. Hi, shit. Just a heads up, blind boxes are not only Labubus, it's any toy real-life gacha box. I know, but like, from what I've seen, even the ones that aren't Labubus aren't much better than Labubus, you know?
There.
So I'm not
Those are
changing
the
my
guiding
answer.
lights mentioned by the statue. The way is now open. I'm not feeling super positive about this. Are we taking the right path?
Have you found the way?
I think we have. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Good. Then I shall need you to seek me out by following my voice. But be careful out here. I've picked up other voices, and they sound rather bestial in nature.
I think you mean bestial? The hell was that pronunciation? Yeah, if my daughter was at least into Kinder eggs, that would be something. It wouldn't be good, but it would be something. But blind boxes are just cancer. Which you think is more evil, a god of chaos or destruction? Neither of them are necessarily like evil, you know. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Fallen. Let's explore a bit. Nah, I don't think there's anything of value here. Also funny, the OG gacha are basically blind boxes. What do you mean? Oh, like blind boxes are so old that they are the original gacha. Is that what you mean?
This is a close. Be wary of the sharp spines on its body.
I don't think it likes us being here.
Oh, what gave you that impression, Chen? Fucking, was it attacking us? Fucking, goddamn it. TCG card packs are the OG gachas. Yeah, that is true. Like, literally. I refuse to buy card packs unless they are like digital. And you might wonder like, oh, but at least the physical card packs you can resell. Like, wouldn't it be better to like get the physical ones? No, but like the digital ones, like at least they have like guarantees, you know? Like, you can actually make the cards that you want. Like, there are raid ups. Like, in the there are more reliable rate ups than like the physical cards. I just prefer the digital version. That's why the only card packs I ever spent money on were the ones in like Master Duel. I never spent at least not to get specific cards. Like, I never truly gacha'd for like specific cards in physical gacha games. Anyway. Not even TCG actually. Baseball cards also did that before, true. I still don't get the value of baseball cards. No, gacha, the word comes from those machines with little toys inside. Ah, okay, so that's what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. It's just for people who are huge fans of baseball, I assume. FGO fans are actual drones, bro. They think in unison. It's either glazing, Melu, or hey, you guys, look at this niche character I totally love. I'm so different, right? Fucking my dude, like, Melu is just a good waifu. Like, if you don't like her, that's fine. That's your deal. But like, you can't like just think that people are all like a sheep because they like something you don't, you know. But anyway, Gachapon, right? Generico? Yes, that's what he's talking about. Oh, you mean those things that are based on Super Monkey Ball? Yeah, he's trolling. Bad rage bait to get to the mainstream anime stream. Not even bait, it's just true if you interact with the fandom, lol. Anyway. Isn't it the contrary first time? Okay, okay. That's why I don't talk to Fate fans. Okay. Guys, I only choose my favorite characters based on who has the least art on Pixif. Arma, your rage bait game is weak. Anyway. That reminds me of something, actually. Like, remember when I showed you guys, like, Raiko from FGO? Like, there was a guy, like, I think his name is Fino Tyson, who he said that she was his waifu. Because a lot of people said, no, pull for meta, no, pull for, like, power. And he said, what if I pull for both? And then he got Raiko as his waifu because at the time she was released, she was incredibly powerful. And she is, like, obviously a very attractive woman. You know, so he kinda, like, dodged that whole dilemma entirely. Fucking... I'm not even going to address that armor. Anyway. Yep, the shorten has just gotcha. EBF fan, I take that personally. Okay. Waifu, better than Meta. Yeah, like I was saying, like, that Fino essentially, like, sidestepped the whole issue. Like, completely, you know?
Finally,
he just got a waifu that was Meta. Essentially. Fino is like me. Thankfully, his waifus are strong. Though, like, I'm not, like, trying to make fun of you. I just want to understand, like, because I like Olga as well. But, like, you seem to be such a fan of Olga, like, Arma. Like, why do you like Olga so much? Anyway.
You look totally unfazed by this entire thing. How did you find your way out?
Suspicious.
I believe fortune was on my side. After our separation, the path I was on remained unchanged.
A likely explanation.
This has proven to be quite an enlightening experience so far. It succeeded in startling me at the beginning, but now that I look back at it, my brief jaunt through this bamboo grove actually feels rather intriguing.
You sure live a life of leisure.
Let's continue our discussion outside.
Yeah, this guy is definitely a
Enjoying
villain.
yourself, Ardashir?
I am. My journey has taken me to numerous places, but Talos too never ceases to amaze me. And what about you? You bear the logo of Endfield. What is it that you do?
We are Endfield Industries. We strive for the growth and prosperity of the Civilization Band.
So are you visiting Wuling for official business?
Our visit might be considered as that.
You have a most admirable pursuit. The wind is changing. The climate here changes on a whim. It is vastly different compared to the north.
Are you asking that to Akira, Big View, or are you asking that in general? Because I don't have an answer. I don't, like, get so into voice actors as other otakus.
I see light up ahead. This must be the exit. Hey, why are you stopping here?
Who was the character I was going to accuse of being a tsundere again? God damn it, I forgot. I mean everyone in general. Okay. Entry into immersion mode switches you to the presetting. Okay. I don't have one. I don't like. whatever, that's the word I'm using. I don't care about it enough to have one. Like, I like anime voice actors, but like not to the point of having a favorite, you know, or even like researching this and like following them, etc. Also, the girls I like in BA are thankfully meta. I love my life. Yeah, you are just spiritually you're just spiritually Fino, essentially. I guess you can just go off on which characters you like the voices of. Marks the 6th time I was called that tsundere. It's probably true if this is the 6th fucking time, you know?
The grove is thinning out. The exit must be near.
Great. We can finally leave this place.
You can just go off on which characters you like the voices of. I'd have to think about this. This is not the kind of thing that, like, I just have a prepared answer for. I'm sorry. Madoka is one of her weakest roles. Okay, you guys have your discussion there because I really don't have anything to contribute to that, unfortunately.
This took longer than expected. We must meet up with Viceroy Zhuang quickly.
I'm about to pull for Yakumo because I love her, because she's a dirty capitalist.
Endman?
Oi, back off, creep. What is
Might
it?
we share a few words? You've been rather quiet and taciturn throughout our journey. Endman, it sounds like a position in an office. Their trust for you is more than obvious. Before we go our separate ways, I do have a question to ask.
Okay.
As of now, do you approve of your endeavor?
Uh-huh.
Of course I do.
The sky is heavy with rain clouds. This weather is most fickle.
Enman, over here! I found the road to Wuling City!
I'll take my leave.
Mm-hmm. You truly have forgotten everything. Then, it is inevitable. You will not forgive us.
I knew this guy was a villain. Fucker. Anyway. Also, she's a cute dog. Why does she have the light skin stain? Who are you talking about? And she would pressure me into writing content. The whole Lost World. I'm sub to Fino for a reason, no way. Anyway, BA marks the 4th time my waifu was actually strong. First with Battle Cats, then FGO, now BA. Who was your waifu in Battle Cats? I would start BA when Arizu is on rate up. Mr. YouTube, have mercy. I can't take more of the boys' heads anymore, please. You're being corrected by YouTube for not locking your doors. Actually, like, you...
The wind is so
okay, the
strong.
villain. Okay.
Look! A Chanshu pillar! I think we're back on the main road.
Why does he have the light skin stare? I was going to make a joke about that, but no. No. It's not wise to do so. Come at me, bitch.
Why are you with them?
Not a villain? Literally aura farming.
We just relax.
Like he's doing that in lower.
Best if you keep it courteous. Sorry, Endman. Please pardon the suddenness of this. I only hope to have a proper discussion.
No need for that.
We have no cause to kill each other.
Damn it,
After all,
yeah, he is a
you
villain.
are Sakyle. It seems we're still chained by hatred.
Redeemable villain, maybe? He's literally correcting the main bitch, so like he's already good in my book.
We had a delightful talk. Thank you, Endman.
By our farmer. Big Pew, why are you gay?
The Chanshu pillar can no longer contain the blight.
The Ingoloi adapt their forms to the environment. Do not let your guard down. And focus on their attack movement.
Huh, interesting. So this is how they look here. Nice, keeps their designs more varied. Good decision, honestly.
We are united as one.
That's not what I asked. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay.
Hey, that move of yours was incredible.
Lovely find. Well done.
Can't just do the things I did before. I have a locked team.
There are too many of them. You better pull back. Go that way. Get on the raft and leave.
Chan, what are you doing?
Edmund!
You're talking about Endfield, like armor. Because if so, then yeah, I do find it pretty fun. For fuck's sake, are you serious? Oh yeah, we're fucked.
Wake up! Still breathing, can't be dead. Huh? Here alive? Little brat, playing dead on me. Huh?
Why are you calling Brett? Oh god damn, that's an angle.
Edmund, you alright?
Let me get caught up with the comments before we continue the story. Because there is something about, like, specifically... the boys that I want to talk about. My bad, I meant the villain. Okay. What's going on in Lost World? Stopped following that game over a year ago. I don't know, I haven't played it either because people said it sucked. erotic. Lamau. Yo, he is literally gender bent Yukari. Wait, no, not his stare. I mean, how the main villain looked at him. Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Well, kind of obvious he can be redeemable. The only villains that are not redeemable in gacha games are the ugly ones. I mean, I do find Red Shoes to be, like, pretty irredeemable myself. So, I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, it indeed sucks. Story's kind of interesting, but that's about it. I'm not attracted to the light skins there. I like Kaliza and Kalsi were my favorites in Battle Cats. Olga was my favorite in FGO, followed by Liz, 5-star, and Spacer Edge. I plan to get Arizu in BA because she's cute and an AI like CL, Tensura. Okay. Zoom and well-written story, I don't believe it. Don't lie or else I'll get Shikiaki on you. Who fucking said Zoom writes Lost World? Okay, that makes more sense. Kinda late to bring in like slime enemies. Slimes can be pretty powerful if you write in a certain way. Story is very messy, it's like a mix of sci-fi and Japanese mythology. It's very unique. Did you see that it's so hard to compete in a post-Genshin Impact Universe article from the Endfield devs? Why are they bitching so much? They've been like raking in like millions with this game. Like it's been very successful commercially from what I've seen. So what are they complaining about? Like what kind of bitch shit is this? Also Zan, this new girl. Yeah. Okay. Who is Red Shoes? I don't remember. Red Shoes from Nikkei. Like she is a very irredeemable villain. That is very attractive. That's why I disagree with you. To make a long story short, Red Shoes is essentially the main cause of everything. She's the reason, well, most of the reason humanity lost and was wiped out by the Raptures and had to go, like, hide underground. So, yeah. Okay. I once was depressed for a full day after seeing an albino pigeon die and started low-key hating myself. Okay. Nod.
Got apples, eh? A tough nut to crack. Leave this one to me, Inman.
Then she becomes playable. Dude, fucking, she isn't redeemable, man. Like, there's no way to redeem Red Shoes. Like, none. Like, how the fuck are you going to redeem the character that's literally responsible for, like, the entire destruction of the world? Like, how? The new Tensura season is amazing right now. It's very familiar to the manga, so I'm proud. Rather, I'm reading the light novel just to see if it compares. If it just sounds misunderstood, guys, we should... Fuck off.
Wait a minute. That eye patch. Huh? Greenish horse, long girl, silly braids, and dumb-looking swords. Huh? Tong Tong?
I want to make a racist Chinese joke so bad right now, but I'll refrain. You know each other?
Behold! You're addressing the Supreme Chief of Shingo Stockade! Tong Tong!
Oh my god, how do you want me not to make a racist Chinese joke, man? Like, they literally have... Oh my god. Supreme Chief?
Yeah, though they count as local bulingers, many of them are petty thieves and criminals. Tong Tong used to be an under-chief of the Stockade. Our blades clashed before, and that's how I met her. Hey! Master Chan! Huh? I never expected to see you show up here!
Bruh. Come on, man. Like, what do you want from me? Like, they literally, the two Chinese girls, like, know each other. Like, that's already racist enough. But then they add in the fucking, like, I don't even know what the instrument is, but it's very much associated with Chinese culture. How do you not want me to find this funny? They're so stereotypically Chinese. I'm waiting for their eyes to become like, two lines, you know? Just, anyway. Do you think the eye patch is real? I doubt it. You remember that meme of the dude from Steven Universe and Hitler? I prefer the one with Naruto and Hitler. They could do that. We can redeem her if she pulls an Olga. Olga isn't evil, but still. Bruh. Kaonima? Her phone linking? Minus 100 social credit points. Do it. It's China. Max that could happen is being hunted by the Chinese Communist Party. That does seem pretty bad, honestly. Aren't they all Chinese since it's a Chinese gacha game? Not really. Because in games like Genshin Impact, for example, like, though the regions, aren't the, like, actual regions of Earth, they are definitely inspired by various different regions. Like, I don't remember their names because I'm bad with names, but I'm pretty sure there's a French-inspired region, like a region inspired by some African country. There's a region inspired by China and one by Japan. So, not necessarily they're all Chinese just because it's a Chinese game. Like, obviously, like, this region we're on is very much inspired by China. And that's why I said that then praising the thing and saying how beautiful it is essentially Chinese propaganda. But yeah, they not all characters are necessarily Chinese. Okay. Gu Hang? Like, does she need it? No, again, I don't think the eye patch is real. Make the joke. Chinese people would in a heartbeat. Fair. So it's basically a Chinese wearing a poncho. Anyway.
I thought Blink tracked you out by your tail. What brings you back? And how did you fall into this place? You're responsible for that black traffic racket up there?
So they are still Chinese. Anyway. Now that we're on the topic of China, I'm going to probably get hate for this, but I don't really like Jan and Guilty Gear Strive. No one likes the new Jan. Outside of, like, the people who continuously, like, hate on fan service on Twitter. Like, the only people who like Jen's new design are the people who are totally against fan service and like it because they took away a lot of sexualization from the original character. Like, I'm just going to say, the only people who like her new design are the people who, like, are doing this just because they dislike fan service in general. Good. Strive as a whole is washed. Fair, yeah. The CCP chasing you isn't that bad. They're too communist to afford the gun anyway. You know what? I'll allow that joke. I'll allow it. I feel neutral about Strive. Still not over that whole Happy Chaos arc. And that was like 3 years ago. And then I feel like you're not particularly happy. Or like neutral, as you say. They ruined Mai's design too, and the OG wasn't even lewd. Strive as a whole is full of downgraded designs, true. Like, I like Mai's new design for, like, totally innocent reasons. But even I have to agree, like, looking at the two side by side, like, Mai's old design was so much better. Like, it's not even a question. Funny, but from what I've seen, only GG Strive has been corrupted by the modern audience. True, yeah. That is true, yes. Very nice camera angle there.
Chief Tong Tong, since we've stumbled on the turf of your mighty stockade, it's only fair we play by your rules. But my companion's never been here before. Can you give us a private moment, please?
You behaved well. Approved.
That's also a nice angle.
But don't even try to run.
Why do I feel like she has an IQ of 50?
This is my turn.
Like, even Tolkien, the freaking Marvel game, has more fan service than Strive. I actually forgot it. I forgot if I sent the message. Even though I feel like 2.0, 15 is too no, I said 50. 50 IQ. So, like... yeah, apparently you don't think she deserves even that. Anyway. Ant-Man hit the absolute cinema pose. Okay. Even though I feel like 2.0 made the gameplay way worse because they removed mechanics in the game that actually made it sort of fun. I mean, some mechanics can just, like, make things worse, so I get what you mean. By the way, this game is so expressive, you wouldn't expect it to be free. Honestly, I would rather, like, pay, like, $60 for a complete game. Like, imagine Arknightsendfield, but instead of a gacha game, it's just like a JRPG. Like, I would pay $60 for that. But anyway. Glad that Penny finally has the design she deserves in a video game. Oh, Penny Parker. Ah, okay. Have you seen
No,
Perlica?
I only found you after I woke up.
That's very worrying.
I'm sure Perlica's fine. She's tough and skilled. Anyway, if this really is Jimbo Stockade's turf, we better play it safe.
This thing seems like a pain in the neck.
Yeah, I first met her when I was practicing swordmancy outside Wuling City.
See, that's why people like Kirby Air Riders, because it was literally a complete game. No DLC, no nothing. Well, to be fair, like, that was also one of the reasons people liked Black Myth Wukong or Stellar Blade, because especially in Stellar Blade's case, they did have DLC, but it came so much after the game that it's not like they like cut out a bit of content and then put it in a DLC. They actually just made more content for the game. So yeah. Like reverse collapse. Yeah, that would be so nice. Perlica's dead behind in a Waffle House bathroom. I hope not. I really hope not.
She kept butting in, throwing advice everywhere. One thing led to another, and we became sparring partners. She's not a bad person, just a bit money-minded. Can't blame her, though. Her people have it tough.
She said you were dragged out by your tail.
Ah, that. Well, I didn't really get dragged out. It's more like me failing the trials.
I feel like the second option, Arma, is ever so slightly less painful. You know, slightly. So I'd go with that.
Ayo, let's just leave talking about me for another day. Our top priority is to look for Pearly.
Finding Perlica is a top priority
If
for
she's
now.
made it to the top, her people are bound to be nearby. Ooh, I got an idea.
What is
We
it?
play along and flip the script.
What?
Done drawing? Tinglestock is all about survival. As long as the hills stay green, there will always be firewood to burn.
God, they really like to pull those angles with her, don't they?
You two are my greennails, alright? Drop me some good loot, and I'll let you walk. Not gonna get you dry. Ain't my style.
Okay, but who's sacrificing me? This is important. Like, Aztec sacrifices were generally performed by an old male, so I don't think you would like that, even if you're like one of those dudes that are like I love it when a woman will just like literally kill me, you know. Why do you need to open closed wounds like that? True. I hate the FGO SQ grind so much. Because Akira, it's what I just went through. My condolences, bro. Wow, nice angle. I can't tell you what accent Tang Tang even has. What the fuck? Neither can I, man. That arc is a bit insane.
Supreme Chief! Chief, you know it, right? How Wu Ling threw me out cold and callously, without any mercy.
They tried to show off how beautiful this Chinese girl is. Oh, so more propaganda. Okay. Saint Court. Ah, okay, so that's what Big P was referring to.
Well, now I'm back. I'm back to show them Wulingers they were wrong. That decision was utterly, completely wrong. What? I've never forgotten the shame. It still haunts me. Luckily, I ran into my new boss. The one and only administrator of Endfield.
Fucking the fucking glaze, I swear. Holy shit, they're just clip farming this update. They want as many Twitter reaction images as possible. Yeah, they really do. This is good propaganda, but it's not gonna take root.
And what? Why, I've never heard of it. Whatever. So, you rode back in here just to give Wu Ling help?
I resist Diane, I resist her too. Oh, this isn't having any effect on me, personally. I'm just saying, it's like blatant propaganda. Has the synthetic man said. Anyway.
You bet I did.
Thinking back, you were totally bawling your eyes out when we left. I almost thought you'd lose it.
Endfield propaganda. Note, I fell for... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Speaking of which, like... people were saying, like, bruh to me due to my earlier comments, but, like, I can't fucking, like, say South Korean name specifically without just going into full, like, racist modes. Like, I see something like Yoju. I just can't. I have to say it like this, like yo Chinese. Like, yo, China, some shit like that, you know. I don't know what is it about South Korean names, but I can't say any of them out loud without, like, turning to, like, straight up racist. I just can't. Also, obscure anime is Kyonju. Okay. Shonji-yu if you prefer. Dialan just doesn't tick all the boxes that Kiji does. Bro, I wish I could forget that name. Synthetic Man, oh my lord. Okay, that is fair, yeah. Half the female characters sound like a Chinese e-girl streamer. Only half? More propaganda. Imagine if the CCP actually went up to Hypergraph and said, yes, please make all the Chinese ladies beautiful and the European ones bitchy. You do know that this isn't like some conspiracy theory or some shit, right? Like, the CCP actively, like, forces, like, game developers to add, more Chinese-inspired content, like content that actually is, like, inspired by Chinese culture and that promotes Chinese culture in their games. Like, if your game doesn't have it, and is produced in China, they will literally, like, obligate you by law to to add those themes in, you know? At least that's what I heard. I get you, the names sound all the same. Anyway, OA genuinely sounded like my Chinese teacher when he's mad. Funny enough, he was a mad teacher. Also, Dialing allegedly cucked you. So first you want the CCP to come after you, and now you want insert Korean military force. It's just me or almost all Chinese female VAs sound exactly the same. I wouldn't go that far, honestly, but yeah, the Chinese language in general just makes people sound very similar. Is that why there's so much Luofu in Star Rail? Probably, yeah.
That was... Wait, how did you... But look at you now, Chen. Full of fire. You're one tough cookie.
Also, I have wondered how the CCP lets their gacha games have a bunch of Yuri bait. Ah, that's the secret. Yuri baits. You see, do you know why, like, for example, the swimsuits in, like, Zenless Zone Zero aren't just straight up swimsuits, they have a bunch of weird fabric attached to them? That's because that's, like, flying as close to the limit as possible. Like, the Chinese, like, limits the kind of content that can be made. So what developers will do is they'll fly in and do it as much as possible. Like, for example, with Cicia's new design. Like, she's very fan-servicey, but they just limit her enough that, like, the Chinese censors, like, don't bat an eye, you know? It's the same thing with Yuri. The developers want to add Yuri, but they know they can't, so they add as close to Yuri as they can without the Chinese government going knocking on their door, you know? Did I already mention I started cubing because of Kyonju? I think you did, yeah. There's a lot of BL as well. Cubing? Yes, like trying to solve Rubik's Cubes as fast as possible. Not even just bait if we look at Honkai Impact the Third. The Yuri in that is like super blatant. Yeah, I don't know how that exists, honestly. The CCP is making propaganda with this game by making us willing to support communism because we not only share worlds but our genes with the girls who look like. Good one. Okay, I'll allow that one too. They're not gay, they're just roommates. God, why can't gacha games just move to Korea or something? That would be nice, yeah. Didn't know you were also a historian, Pew.
Oh, stop it, Chief. I'm nothing in front of you. You're tougher than any of us here.
Ha! Well said. Can't deny that.
Please take us under your wing and let's accomplish something huge.
Now I get it. So this is what you're up to.
I got so tired of Chinese Yuri bait that I made a system where 4 adults make a household, so they can be both gay, straight, and lesbian and swingers. I feel like there's another name for that, like a polycule or something, but I get what you mean.
You made the right choice. Around here, only we Chingle targeters have the guts to go head on with Wuling.
Chief, actually, we're looking for a girl. Please, you've got to help us. She's a white-haired Libri. Name's Perlica. She's one of us.
God, they really just want to emphasize like how much ass this girl has. Anyway.
She's a smart one. She's got tricks and knows tactics. She could be our trump card against Mifu and her watch guards.
Huh? Did you just say Mifu?
Ties. I'm going to take a picture of that image and use it as an example of why we need human ingenuity. I genuinely don't think AI could ever make a message like that. True and real. Also, I did not get the reference. Polycules are weird, as in they're intentionally not normative. This arrangement has an entire society built upon it. I'm not going to get into that. Frankly, it's not even like because it's controversial, whatever, I just don't care enough. She's carrying around the whole bakery, holy! Funny how China's most famous game are all full of gay. True. Pew, the original meme is a good one. Yeah, fair. Love and Deep Space? No, Love and Deep Space doesn't have any gay. Like, your main character is a woman, so every single relationship in like Love and Deep Space is like a straight.
Exactly. You mean that rude, rough, mad one who nicked my favorite hat kinda like it was nothing? Absolutely. Okay, I got you covered.
Good one, Perlica. Wise choice, Chief.
Consider it done. Find your little pal child's play for me. Tracking folks isn't easy around here. You're lucky I'm on it.
Actually, before I even talk about like the whole the boys thing, I actually want to talk about this because it's very interesting what happened to
That was some solid acting.
like
Dark Best, ring scales, watch your step. This was real slick and risky.
Dark Mask? Green Scales?
What? Every stalker has a nickname. Rules rule. You ain't gonna holler your baby names before those teen nosy watch cars, are you?
yes, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, Akira. Like, it's not just that they don't do like BL content. The fan base actively doesn't want them to. Like, a lot of Fujoshis actually tried to like advocate for the game to get this kind of content, and like the original fans of Love and Deep Space were very mad about it. They absolutely don't want their game to become a Yuri game, you know?
Leave it to me. Ready, Crystalla. Hey, Dark Mask! You were on fire!
Okay. I also thought it was like that. Okay. Teng Teng may be the ideal female figure, true. See, learn Blue Archive fans. What? Giving her all that ass, knowing a good 24 woman in Chinese history were ever built like that. Wait, not a Yuri game? What are you talking about? What about a Yaoi game? What are you talking about exactly, Evil Bookman?
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmancers, and everyone seems to perform the same move differently.
Well, Hongshan swordmancy focuses on the will, not the form. Being one with the blade is far more important
Yeah,
than drilling a move over and over.
So yeah, to kind of summarize, not only is like LEDs not a like yaoi game, the fans actively dislike yaoi content and don't want it in their game. Like the yaoi fans that are flocking to it are actually like the tourists that are trying to gatekeep.
I'm simply trying to find my friends, not looking to start any fights.
Oh, Perlica.
Edmund, it's Perlica.
Not a Yuri game. What about yaoi game? LEDs. Okay.
Endman, Chen, I'm so glad you're both all right.
Nothing happened yet, Akira, but like, as you said, the situation has been like that. Yeah, that's how things are developing in there.
Leave this to us.
Tang, what are you doing out here?
Put your fist down, bro! They're with us!
But his fists are already down.
With us? Look at how they're dressed. They don't look like one of us.
As I have explained, we are not part of Wu Ling. We are from Endfield. We do not want to start any conflict with you.
But you just injured my man.
That was legitimate self-defense. They should be regaining consciousness soon.
Good! I'm impressed. Thought you just had brains, but you're an artful caster. Could be big help for sure. Chillax, bro. Let me clear up this little mix-up for you. This guy's roll with me.
I don't even want to like end myself. I'm going to actively go out there and... No, I can't say the rest of that. Fucking chillax, I swear. Now I need to know, is there any Chinese gacha game that actually follows the CCP rules? All of them, I think, skirt them. Like, they go as far, like, as they can without disrespecting the rules. You know, that's what they do.
Look at this goofball. Ring any bells? She's Chen Qianyu. She got kicked out before. Now she's back to shake things up. I can't miss that. Hey, quit standing there like a bunch of goobers.
I hate it.
This is my big brother, Qingbo Stock's first mate, Ruan Yi.
Sneaking up to the limestone cave again, huh? Told you to stick to the stockade these days.
I'll go need some fresh air. I ran into these guys on the way. Told me they're fixing to mess with Wuling City. So, I stepped in and brought them under. Just trust me on this, bro.
So, what's happening now?
Poor Perlica must be so confused. No, I'm talking really following the rules, not like all the others that are tricking the sense. Oh, yeah, I don't know. All of them, like, pretty much just do that thing I said, and they skirt the rules. I don't think there are any, like, Chinese gacha games that just, like, follow the rules to a T. No, they always try to skirt them, like I'm describing. I was really worried about you.
I appreciate it. Neferth really is in Wuling, and she has found herself a mysterious ally. Things are getting out of control.
We must hurry to Wuling City and tell Viceroy Zhuang about this.
That girl, Tong Tong? Why did she say we are with her? And unless I misheard, she also said we are to stir up trouble in Wuling City. What's that about?
That's a long story. You explain Chen's brilliant idea to
Improper,
Perlica.
but an effective exit strategy.
Perlica, any
Like
thoughts?
Chen said, we are operating on Qingbo Stockade's territory. Neither confronting them directly nor sneaking past them seems viable. And since Neferth has already made her move, the locals might provide some clues.
Guess we have to continue playing Kingbo Heroes.
Hey, Dark Mask! Listen up! Deal's settled. You can rule with us, but you fresh meat. And you roughed up our brothers. Got earn our trust first. No freebies.
At your command.
You wanna go to Wuling City, right? Too bad. The way's been cut off.
Cut off?
Relax. Qingbo's got tricks up his sleeve. Only problem is, our stockade has some little troubles recently. So, taking that pause may take some effort. See where I'm getting at, right?
We help you, help us, is that kind of thing.
Decide quick, then come knocking.
Ruan Yi seems strongly opposed to outsiders interfering in their affairs. If we want to investigate Neferth, we must proceed with caution and avoid unnecessary conflicts.
Oh, that was fast. Good?
Am I outside of, like, immersive mode yet? No. Okay. So let's continue.
Oh, that was fast. Good?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Now tell me tight.
Aye, I'll be
Supreme
following that
Chief has
tail
to do
tightly.
grunt work?
So what? Work's a badge of honor. Hey, you sing close with this white-haired libre. Put some drinks on her.
Well, excuse you. We're just two like-minded souls, all right?
Uh-huh. Our Dokulonga lucky.
Wait, is she shipping both of them? What the hell? What? I got an idea. I'm going to write a fanfiction about becoming a successful drug dealer. Okay, you go do that, bro. You do that. Chan becomes an addict first. Oh my god, why are you like this? Anyway, did I already, like... Yeah, I already got that. Okay, so I'm just going to, like, talk about the whole, like, the boys thing, and then we're going to finish upstream. So what I wanted to talk about in regards to the boys is that, like, because with something like Invincible, right? They're making a ton of changes in Invincible. But frankly, I think Invincible is a good example of how you can make changes to an original story well. Because what they're doing is that they are consulting with the original author. So any change made to the story is approved by the person that literally originally wrote the story. So I think it's justified. The TV show, yes. At least someone is writing, still have no idea what to do with my fanfic. Anyway. But with the boys, like, a lot of people say that the original comic is garbage, right? And the show, at least in the first seasons, made it much better. And, like, even if you think that, right? I don't think in the case of the boys, it's justified. Like, you can think that their changes made the story better or whatever, but unless they're doing, like, something similar to Invincible, where they're taking the original writer and having them approve of these changes, that I don't think is correct. Oh, but all their changes are like changing the story for the better. Don't care. Like, if you are just going to change everything because you think you're better than the original author, then why are you making the Boys series in the first place? Why not just make your own original story if you're going to change so much? Because, like, the Boys wasn't even, like, ever such a popular thing before the show. So it's not like they wanted to have, like, a core group of fans to sustain them at first. They don't even have that excuse. Like, this is just completely unjustified, in my opinion. Like, I really hate this justification of, oh, they're making the story better, so the changes are okay. No. If you're adapting a story, you should only change what's absolutely necessary to do so. Like, if you change things willy-nilly just because you think it's going to make it better, then you might as well not adapt the story at all. Might as well do something original at that point. Oh, trust me, I'm not writing either. I've been meaning to write something with my... okay. From what I hear, Invincible is considered the boys, but actually good. Only watched the first season of both, so I don't know. I at least like Invincible more. Oh my god. One sec. And the original author is doing the same stupid shit, so yeah, not all that different. I don't know what you mean by that, Generico. Can you elaborate? I watched nothing except paint drying, so I haven't watched Invincible or The Boys. Fair. Never read the comics, but I heard the OG The Boys is just superheroes bad. To be honest, the TV show doesn't give a bad impression. Or something like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, that was also a travesty. But I really hate this like attitude of just like criticizing the changes when there are changes that make it worse for you. No, even if there are changes that make it better for you, you should criticize it out of principle, because you shouldn't be just, if you're going to adapt something, you shouldn't just start making changes like willy-nilly, you know? Tech jacket and offset. Okay, I get what you're talking about now. Your phone linking, obscure anime, that's me. Pick up the phone. Nah, you can't make me. But yeah, that's my opinion on like the changes going on in The Boys. But what do you guys think?
I hear Orignium singing.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be playing this while I wait for your answers so we can like properly discuss it. And after that, we'll be ending stream for today. I'll be honest, I've been focusing pretty much exclusively on Arknights Endfield these days. Just to get enough like currency to pull for like Rossi, right?
Your end awaits.
So, from now onwards, I'll probably be focusing on my second Blue Archive account, so I can prepare to do that string I promised you guys. Like, I've been focusing too much on Endfield, so now I'm going to switch focus to that second account so I can properly do the string I promised. I don't like either, but I did found the first season of Invincible to be fairly well written. Not my gen, so I haven't watched the rest. Okay, so most of you guys don't like have any like real opinions on like either of the things I'm talking about, so yeah, fair. So yeah, I think since I discussed everything I wanted to, or at least all that I remember, and I got Rossi, then we should probably end things for today. Thank you all for coming on such short notice, and to like already warn you guys, no, there aren't going to be any streams on either like Saturday or Sunday. Like, streams will become normal like next week. This was just something extra that I did just because I performed so well in like my tests that I felt like it was appropriate, you know? Also, just to warn you guys, the next week we aren't going to be playing like Trials of Mana. I know this is totally like unfair or whatever, but like I just really want to play, like I really want to stream specifically the Altered Beast remake. So I'm going to take next week to do that. And then we're going to finish it. And then, like, things will go properly back to normal. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, well, the boys comic was just a writer barely disguised fetish of hating on heroes. Basically wrote the same shit when he made a run on the publisher comics. Ah, okay. Ever thought of playing ZZZ on stream? No. Okay, I'm going to address this. No more gacha games, okay? No more. None of this, okay? I already have enough. I can barely fucking keep up with like the ones I have already, so just no, okay? If I am going to be playing any other like 3D gacha game, and if I do like play any other gacha game, if 2D it's going to be Brown Dust 2, or if like 3D it's going to be Wuthering Waves. So yeah, like, very likely I won't be adding any more gacha games, and if I am, it's not going to be ZZZ. Ooh, forgot about that. Sorry, man. No, it's fine. I'm just clarifying. You need more gacha, Mr. Away. I absolutely do fucking not. Anyway. I'm stuck on a cycle of I don't want this to be lore accurate or whatever. Oh no, if it is... Oh no, what if it is lore accurate? Obscure tired guy. There's a clip of the Angels of Delusion stacked upon each other because of a glitch, by the way. It's pretty funny. Please keep doing well on your tests, thank you. Because I want more streams. Wait, OA emulation saga soon? I mean, probably. Like, honestly, I wouldn't, like, because I have Nocturne also installed in my, like, PS2 emulator, right? So we could play, like, that as well, you know? Like, after I'm finished with Altered Beast Remake. Ew, pregnancy waves. What do you have against, like, Wuthering Waves, Evil Bookman? I don't get it. You're gonna play Wuthering Waves only because of the Cyberpunk crossover. Then I didn't even remember that, actually. Like, yeah, that would be a pretty good reason if I do decide to play anymore. But probably I'm not. Like, just fucking just fucking understand that, okay? Nothing. Okay, so you're just like rage baiting. Okay. OA getting stun locked by Mott on stream. That would be pretty funny, yeah. But anyway, with that, like, this is a proper goodbye. Till next time.